Hi guys, I wanted to hop on today and talk about detoxing your home. I have a couple of examples of products that I've switched to in trying to detox. I also want to kind of share a little bit how I started and how I started that process, like what I physically did to work on it. So, we use a lot of products throughout the day. Cleaners, laundry soap, dish soap, makeup, skincare, shampoo, conditioner, lotion, like so many different products that we use throughout the day. Without fully always being aware of what's in them, at least at first, I didn't really know. I was not fully aware of what was in them, but I was using them, right? And consciously you can think, okay, yeah, this probably has chemicals that aren't amazing, but it's important for getting the job done, right? And then after researching, I started to not think that way anymore. After learning what was in them, after seeing how powerful natural alternatives could be, I no longer really thought that way. And it became super important and a major conviction of mine to work on that to the best of my ability, to switch to better ingredients in my products, to be more aware of what I'm using, and be more intentional about how I'm choosing that rather than kind of letting it drive the bus on that, if that makes sense. So I downloaded the Think Dirty app, and I didn't just like scan a product, because the way the app works is you scan a product and it pops up with everything in it. Or you can search the name of the product and it'll pop up with everything in it, and it gives it a rating from 1 to 10. 1 being the best rating you can get, 10 being the worst. Like, red flag, stay away. And it pops up with the ingredients and why it is rated that way. So like, it'll tell you what the ingredient is and what that ingredient is rated through all of them, and then it'll give the product itself just an overall grade. And it is really eye-opening, for one. But beyond just doing that, it became really important to look closer into each individual ingredient. So if you tap on the ingredient, it pops down with more information on that. What health problems it's connected to, what issues can arise, why it's red flagged, and it'll be honest if it tells you this is red flagged because of this. Without more information from the company, we cannot rate this any differently. So you don't just take it for face value, you kind of start to learn a little more what to watch for yourself too. So that was one thing I did, and I immediately started looking into alternatives. A lot of the alternatives that I ran into feeling the best about were a lot of stuff that involved making stuff myself, DIYing or switching to a concentrate that can be used for literally everything, and simplifying. So, just a few products that I would like to draw your attention to when you're in the process of like getting chemicals out of your home is cleaners. You guys know I use the Thieves Household Cleaner. I need to refill mine right now. But 1 capful is really all you need, and you fill the rest with water. Stretches super, super far. You can do so many different things with this, and it's using the power of oils and really good ingredients instead of chemicals. So your cleaner is one thing I would like pay the closest attention to start. And the other that's connected to that is your laundry soap. Fragrances and all of those chemicals that do not good things, it stays on your clothes. That's why it smells the way it does after you wash them. It all stays on there. And so it's important. This, I know, has no SLS, no dyes, no petrochemicals, no formaldehyde. Ew, why is formaldehyde in something? Phosphates, synthetic perfume, optical brighteners. It has none of them. It has none of that. So it's not doing all of those things that those things can do. So that's another thing. Also a concentrate, I use about 1/4 of the cap. Okay, now let's talk skincare. And also kind of an added to cleaning is lemon. Lemon oil is one that I use all the time for cleaning. And it's a natural way of like having a solution to sticky stuff, to really hard cleaning issues. Lemon. And it's good. It's natural oil. So it's, once again, not chemicals. Okay, skincare. There's a couple things. One, for whiteners, like teeth whitening, orange oil is amazing. I do a drop of orange when I want to. I don't do this every time I brush my teeth, but when I want to, I do a drop of orange on my toothbrush with my toothpaste. And I absolutely love it. And it's a natural brightener. It's perfect. So that's another solution. And then talk about DIYs. I have a bunch of DIYs for skincare. This is my glow serum. It has witch hazel, water, and oils. And that's all it's got in it. Simple, good ingredients. I know what's in it because I made it, and that has honestly been super empowering and helpful. So DIYing can be huge for me for ditching and switching stuff and trying to detox our home. Thing is a scrub. This is a mint scrub. So I made this, it's got sugar, fractionated coconut oil, or regular coconut oil, and oils. I think it's got peppermint, grapefruit, and I think that's it. So, again, natural exfoliator, really, really good ingredients, oils that are really good for skin. It's good ingredients. I know what's in it because I made it, and it's simple ingredients. You know what all of those ingredients are. You don't have to research what they are. You know. You can pronounce the names, which I feel like is like amazing. So, the other thing that I wanted to touch on is, along with laundry, so detergent, is dryer sheets. Dryer sheets can be some of the worst things in your house. And my alternative is dryer balls. You can use these without oils. I love adding lavender or lemon to these. Lemongrass is a really good one too. I put a few drops on, I've used just 2 in a load and it's worked pretty well. And a little hack with these is you can put a safety pin on it if you're having issues with static and you need help with static, and try that. But I haven't had any issues with it, so I haven't had to do that. Super cheap. They last a while, so you're not constantly having to replenish. And you're reusing them. You're using the same ones in each load until they're worn out and dingy and you need to buy more. And an amazing and healthy alternative to dryer sheets. Look up the ingredients in dryer sheets. Look up what's on a dryer sheet. It's gross. So that was another thing, is dryer balls. The last thing is kind of a health and wellness thing. Just another ditch and switch that I've done for muscle rubs. Instead of the traditional muscle rubs, I put Panaway and peppermint either in a roller or with a carrier of some kind, either my lotion or fractionated coconut oil, and I will put that on those muscles that are needing some TLC. So my shoulders, my back, my legs, my knee starts acting up. When I've been on my feet all day, peppermint and Panaway are my best friend. And up here, when you're having a little tension happening up here. So alternative natural ways to address the same issue without those chemicals, without those nasty ingredients. Again, you're having the power in your own hands. If you made it, you know what's in it. So you have that knowledge and control over it. I started this process after getting really convicted with it because of all the research I was doing that just connected so much of the products we use to things that I knew I could use help with avoiding. And that's what started this for me, was just becoming so much more aware and so convicted to do something about it. And so I did. And it hasn't been more work. It actually is really fun to make these things. There's alternatives to buy if you don't want to make it, but I really enjoyed making it. And I like that I know what it is that's in it. And I don't have to run to the store that's an hour away from me for me to go get more. If I run out, I just make more myself. That's the beauty of it. So this has really made huge leaps and bounds in the different things that I use, and a huge effort in detoxing our home. So I hope that made sense. I hope you enjoyed this. There are so many other products I've ditched and switched that I could talk about, but this is just a little starter, a little intro and kind of examples. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you leave any comments and questions, and I will do my best to try to answer them. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.